Good morning. I'm continuing to read my new novel, Lee, and we left off on page 65. So I'm going to continue. Um, he bought my time for a week. It'll be bright and sunny in Santa Fe, even if it's not that warm. He said we're going on a trip to Mexico and definitely to the border. There's things he likes to do at the border and just over the border. He takes pictures of it all. Did I tell you that all his pictures are in black and white? There's no color to them. They're all people close up. Lots of pictures of kids, mostly girls. I noticed that. Mostly girls. He said he has a special surprise, local things to do and travel to. He likes to take charge. I don't mind. I got taught how to drive when I was 10. I remember sitting on the guy's lap, him giving me the steering wheel. I don't know who the guy was. Some man Mama let in for a while. I learn quick most anything I gotta know. I can learn right on the spot if I have to. I'm what they call a quick learner. Girl, you're a quick learner. First and only pimp I had said that to me. I like I didn't know that already. I have no problem with self-esteem. I know what I do well, and I know what I don't. I pretty much know myself by now. These teenage years are long. They last a lifetime, it seems to me. I still don't know what I'm going to do with the baby. I'll owe No Smoking Guy a lot of haircuts if he's willing to watch him for the whole time. The cat I'm not worried about. She can live outside. She's an animal, can hunt for her own food. She might as well use all that biting and scratching she does for something useful instead of drawing blood from my hand and scaring the baby. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind if Cat disappeared. One last thing to take care of. If she comes back, it's all right. If she doesn't, it's all right. How do I feel about most things? You get to keep them for a while and then they're gone. It's just the way of things. Volunteers of America has a food bank. I haven't seen food in there or from there, but they say they have one. Today, I dropped off a big box of Christmas cookies I got from one of my clients. A bunch of different kinds, nut rolls and round ones with red cherries, white ones with a drop of chocolate and a nut in the center, all piled high on top of each other. I didn't even unpack it, took it right over and gave it to the woman with one tooth. She was wearing a red vest with dancing Santas on it. Thank you, I'll take them right over there now, she said. She's always so cheerful, like you made her happy just showing up that day. I like giving away what I don't need. Let somebody else eat the cookies, somebody who doesn't mind the sugar. They can have some Christmas cookies for Christmas at their house. I didn't tell you, but there's a police station on the side street. It's in a little house because it's all we need, this being a small town. It's got a handicap ramp in case you're handicapped and need to get up there. I stay out of sight of the police. I don't want to be noticed. I'm good at hiding. I know how to look like nobody you'd be paying attention to. I do it on purpose because I couldn't do the business I do otherwise. The fire station is right next door to the police station. All the services you need when you need them. It's one of the reasons I like living here, is that I could call the police or firemen if they would come. It's one of the many good things about living in the outer-lying suburbs. It's not like the inner city. I moved from there right after the pimp incident. I don't like crowded places. The cookies are dropped off. My good deed for the day is done. If you're going to take out of life, you got to put something back into life. You can't let either one build up too much. That's what I say. Sometimes the scale tips too far to one side or the other. My mama used to say, it's better to give than to receive. Well, that's not how she said it exactly. She said, I'd rather be the one that gives than needing given to. What I notice is that getting is a kind of quieter, softer feeling thing, and giving, well, giving feels more like I'm in charge of it all. If you don't watch it, it can make you feel better than other people. No better, no worse. That's what I'm aiming for. No better, no worse. It's a rare sunny afternoon. The sky's blue, the temperature is in the 40s. The old-timey radio announcer said, it feels much, much warmer. It's been so damp and cold and gray that now, compared, it feels like a heavy ceiling's been lifted off. I can look up and see the tops of the trees all lit up. When the sun is gone, the colors go limp. Everything blends into shades of brown and yellow-brown. There's bright orange patches on the branches now. Leaves on the ground are glowing yellow. The grass is green, bright, bright green. Lines of sunshine through the trees and across the snowy ground. I am made so happy just looking at it all. I set the baby out in front. He turned his face up to the sun, eyes closed, leaning back his head, smiling. I left Cat by the V-shaped tree, laying on her side, her orange stripes all shimmering. Wispy white clouds have been floating over us all day. 3:30 and it's still light out. Yesterday was the longest, darkest day of the year. They call it solstice. I didn't know until I learned it said. Solstice is a celebration of a new sun that's going to bring more sun from here on out. It's going to be getting lighter and lighter every day. Look close. See the clouds? They're moving. Looking at them like this, you can't tell if they're moving or if you're moving. I've been thinking a lot about how this whole planet is moving through space. Look at the puffy clouds against each other, the blue breaking through. I could keep looking up forever. It's how I know my place. I wonder if some kind of God could reach down and snatch me up and take me off this planet. I don't know that I would mind that. Don't think I would mind that at all. Look, a jet with smoke trailing behind. I've been seeing them since I was a kid. You know how their tail blends in with the clouds they go through because they go so high? Someone was looking up and imagining they could fly way back when, and then they didn't. Wish I could fly. Always wanted to. Always did. Imagine me, a girl with big white wings, flying across the sky. Maybe someday I'll get wings. It could happen. Being a few days before Christmas, people are lining up at the post office across the way carrying boxes. People walking their dogs, all different kinds of dogs. More people out walking than I've seen in a long time. I guess we're all hungry for this better weather. The sunshine is lifting us all up, all of us flying high. I gave no smoking guy his haircut. We called it his holiday cut. He don't celebrate Christmas. He's a Buddhist. I don't know what that means. I gave him an especially great haircut for watching the baby and for the holidays. I gave him money, too, the extra from my last job. He bought me a locket and a chain to put it on. He showed me how to clip it to anything, a loop on my pants, a key ring, the hook inside my wallet. I can thread it on the chain and wear it as a necklace, too. He said, even when you have no clothes on, the locket can be with you. It's got a picture of the baby on one side and a picture of Cat on the other. He knows me pretty well. Don't know how he took those pictures and made them fit in those small oval spaces. Got a special way to open it so you have to know how or it'll stay closed. So nobody can see your pictures, he said. The locket's made of silver. I like silver. I don't like gold. To me, it's the difference between color and black and white. Silver is the black and white of metal. Gold is the color. The small pictures inside the locket are in color. They're quiet colors, though, the orange of the cat, the pale olive of the baby. He's got his arm up in the air, fist clenched, got his serious look on his face. It's a good, good gift. I'm already wearing it. I got my people with me. Joe, the landlord, decorated our V-shaped tree. Got red ribbons around it, some greens too. Looks good. There are strings of lights hanging off it. The neighbors to my left put the lights on. They've been going kind of crazy with their decorating this winter. I gotta admit, all them lights look good, especially after dark. The baby likes them. Cat looks up at them. Makes everything feel festive, especially when we're all looking out at them. I think that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and feel free to let me know what you think and how it feels to listen to me reading my novel, We Left Off on page 71. Bye-bye.